not good at gaming. Common statement that I've told myself multiple times a day while playing WoW or any other competitive online game. Twisting into a spiral of thoughts transmitting through the synapses of my brain, inevitably just putting me down. Why am I so bad at online games? Here's my answer.
Because you're shit.
In all honesty, you're thinking too hard and too much about it, but we'll come back to that later. There are sidebars we need to address before tackling the main question. 1. Why are other players better than me? 2. How can I get good? Okay, Bon, why are other players better than me? Well, as we addressed before, you're probably just shit. To put it simply, they acted on the potential that they had and continue to put forth the effort, sequentially raising the bar of their skill threshold. Though some are just gifted in picking things up quickly and not putting much effort into something, yet still being lucky enough to excel. These are the kids in college that hardly showed up for class and yet passed with a high grade. Those are outliers and we're not focused on them right now. You could have the potential to be good. Okay, there's a lot of possibility in that statement. That's just the reality of the situation. Nothing is truly given without earned. We all have the potential to be distinguished in any element. The possibility to excel above other practitioners of any field comes first from the 7th word of this sentence, practitioner. Being good at anything takes a lot of practice. Take a good look at the successful people that you idolize, whether they are big in the gaming community or any other community you are a part of. One of my favorite quotes is from Bruce Lee that kind of piggybacks off of this topic. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Those people that you just thought about all had to take the time out of their day to indulge themselves into something that they love doing, slowly practicing their craft. Even if it just started out as a hobby. Did you know on average, people in the US spend about 4 to 6 hours a day on leisure activities? In the EU, it's only marginally more. Now, this statistic includes a variety of activities for people from gaming to sports, shit, even scrolling through TikTok watching other people's cats do cute shit. Later, waking up and realizing the rabbit hole that they've just been down for hours.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
All of that to say, we spend a good bit of time doing things we somewhat enjoy in our day. This heavily depends on age and work-life ratio. Those who are good at online games, or gaming in general, take the time out of their day to become better. This is anything from looking up guides to see what is optimal for their build or loadout, having hands-on practice in-game, to watching other people playing their class or weapon system they use not knowing that they're subconsciously analyzing their every move on stream or a video, which is actually a wicked way to learn. Why do you think elite level boxers analyze their opponent so much on film, or an idol they saw growing up, later putting their own flavor in their own style?
The yoink and twist, baby.
Okay, Bon, I get it, they practice. But how do I become a better player? That's the real reason why I'm here. I just want to be better. Let's start off with the fun fact. It takes 50 milliseconds to process information visually, which is also the same amount of time it takes to smack that subscribe button. Now, all of this information is stored in the short-term memory banks of that wrinkly brain of yours. But how do I get all of this information to stick, Bon? Easy.
Practice.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. What can I do to fix it now? Well, I got a newsflash for you instant gratification motherfucker. Okay, back on topic. Practice. Turning short-term memory into long-term memory. This is a process in the brain which is called potentiation. It's when frequently created neurosignals pass through a synapse, eventually making those signals stronger. Didn't know you were gonna get a physiology lesson, huh? Me either, but hey, I love this shit. To summarize, getting booped enough and watch gooder players step out of the way of the foreseeable horde of pain trains that are radically racing to their character's location. Or you could just make friends with the healer to continually heal or revive you, all the while giving them smooches on their cheeks so they can save yours from getting clapped. This leads us to our last bit and ties into the last two questions. You're probably just overthinking all of this. As our brains typically do to our soul, we tend to overanalyze a situation and think about it way too much, sometimes to an unhealthy level. Look, I understand the online gaming scene is a competitive one, so I understand wanting to be at least somewhat good, especially if you're part of a group play scenario where you are placed with others across the globe to battle another team. You don't want to let them down. And that can also play a factor in the psychology of it all. The competitive nature in you goes into overdrive at times. As I said, practice makes perfect. But practice also takes time. It's sometimes a slower process for people. There's a lot of factors in speed of success and becoming better with anything in this world. But the biggest one is time. The hours that people allot in their day towards their craft changes the speed of progression in their skill. Even at the top of their skill potential, they can still have a bad day and be bettered by another, maybe even by a lower skill set player than them. Take arenas in World of Warcraft or Warzone in Call of Duty, for example. One mistake from even a high-end player can make or break that team's success. All of that to say, you might just be overthinking it. You're playing a game after all. Enjoy it. Have fun. That's what they're meant for. Sometimes it's just a bad day of games for us. Other times, it's just bad luck of matchups. You're probably already a decent player, it's just not in the books for you today. If you love playing that game, don't stop playing it. Kick back, breathe, take it easy, and come back and kick some ass. If you enjoyed this kind of video and want more like it, hit that like button and share the love. Much love to you guys. Peace.